Hello, I am Sarah Millican and welcome to episode 94 and indeed the final episode of How to Be Champion Storytime Spectacular. Ta-da! It was a loud one. I hope you're having a good day. We've got a little bit of recipe left and a few bits of odds and ends at the end of the book. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watched these. I have enjoyed making them and I've enjoyed reading your comments, and I hope that you have. I hope it's been a distraction. That's all I ever wanted it to be. The beginning of all of this, I think we all thought, what can I do? And all I thought was, all I have, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a delivery driver, all I have is that I can hopefully try to make people laugh. And I know there's been a few episodes that haven't been very funny, but they've been honest. At least they've been honest. I hope most of the time I've made you laugh. So let's crack on. I mean, some of you are probably sitting still with all your ingredients out, wondering how to finish the cake. So we're in the recipe for my very favourite cake. Number 16, fold in the flour mixture. You're nearly ready. Number 17, now, you can grease a cake tin if you like, but I just whack in a sheet of greaseproof paper or bacon parchment if you've got enough left after writing those letters with your quill. Yes, the edges will be rough, but you can call your cake rustic and you won't have to wash your cake tin. You're welcome. Pour in the mix, pushing it to the edges and bung it in the oven, which by now must have been on for about an hour. Sheesh, if your kitchen heats up like mine, open a window or just strip down to your bra and pants. Number 18, the recipe says use a loaf tin, but I found it got a bit burnt on the top and uncooked in the middle, and I'd have to make a foil hat for it. Fuck that shit. Instead, put it in a flat square tin that people make flapjacks in. Not me. With my IBS, flapjacks are just asking for the shits. Number 19. Now, leave it in the oven for about 40 minutes. Put a timer on. You don't want to go to all this trouble only to get engrossed in quiz call and burn the thing. Check on it every 5 minutes from 40 minutes onwards. When you pull your skewer out, remember that might be banana on the end, so don't get carried away and overcook it. Number 20. When it's done, take it out of the oven and take a photo of it. Put it on your Facebook. If anyone is in the house, shout them down to look at it. If there's only one person in the house, ask them several times if they think it looks amazing. Number 21. When it's cooled a bit, pop it on a cooling rack. And while it's still warm, cut a slab, no slices in this house, and have it with a cup of tea. That one doesn't count as that's the well done for making a cake. It's the best cake I've ever eaten, and I have done some extensive research over the years. It doesn't need filling or icing or silver balls or icing sugar or a fork or a plate. Just a gob. Number 22. Now, tell your partner they can do the dishes as you've done all the hard work, remembering to put the wooden spoon back upstairs. Or, if you fancy a change, the fish slice. And that's the end of the recipe. The next chapter is called Being Champion. Being champion is about being on an even keel. No one is kissing their guns every day. I'm never sure if high-fiving yourself is the saddest thing in the world or the fucking best. I like to think this might be the book version of a card my best friend gave me when I went to Australia for the first time for a month. Inside, she'd written, "You're crying. Are you A, tired, B, hungry, C, need a wank?" Life is not perfect or easy, but it can be amazing. Like when you see a double rainbow above McDonald's golden arches, or when you recognise a bird, or that person or dog you've got your eye on first makes contact, email, text, a look, a lick. Or you made a little headway on a big plan. Or cook something and it's better than edible. Or you find both gloves. Or someone gets you a present you actually want but didn't know existed. Or when you make your friend laugh hard and then they make you laugh harder and your leggings smell even more of wee but you sort of don't mind. Thank you so much for reading this book, stroke watching these videos, for buying it too, but mostly for reading it. So many books sit on my shelves unread, so I know what a time commitment this has been for you. And I'm grateful. I hope I made you laugh. I hope I stopped that man on the train talking to you. I hope I accompanied you for poos and baths. I hope I made you feel normal. God knows when you lot laugh at me when I'm being funny about being overweight or being bullied or hating how I look or having PCOS or heavy periods or being a cake pigeon or a hamster squeezer or Beyonce during cunnilingus, you make me feel normal. And for that, I'll always be grateful. Hope to see you on tour. Stay champion, you bunch of smashers. I never know how to end these things. So they all went home and had their tea. And we have to do the acknowledgements. It's got to be done. Let me have a little slurp of... Acknowledgements. A massive thank you to the following excellent people and things. To Gary for listening to every word of this as I read it aloud, paragraph by paragraph, with my "is it okay" face on, and for replying, "yes it is." To Hannah for waiting till I was ready to write a book. To Tuvok for looking up at me from his bed near my desk with his "you're great" face on. To Patrick Doyle, whose music calmed the "what if I can't do this" noise in my head while I typed. To 3 of my fingers and 1 of my thumbs for doing all of the work on the keyboard. To Anna for being a constant support and with me all the way. To Katie for that email 3 years ago that made me think I could do this. To Andy, Kat, Bowden and Marxies for their cover photo, hair and makeup, top and yellow cardigan. To my proofreaders, Emma and Mickey, for correcting the typos caused by my tits grazing the keys. To my mittens, friends and family, for their love, support and for letting me stroke them. To my heroes who read this book and gave me quotes and wonderful supportive emails and texts. To Caffeine and Sugar for helping a comedian work mornings. To Trapeze, Orion and all of the other constellations, e.g. all of the ploughs. To Mr. Thomas, thanks to whom I will always try to hold my head high. And that, everybody, is the end of my book. I feel a bit bereft now that it's gone. You know what, I hadn't read it in so long because I wrote it a few years ago and I read bits of it when I was out and about and book tours and at events, and it's nice to be reminded what I think about some things. And I have days when I am not a champion, especially during this lockdown, and as I'm sure you do too. And reading this kind of Sarah when she was really together and writing a book and I'll get this done has given me some comfort, and I hope it has comforted you too. Now remember that if you're watching this on YouTube, there will be videos of stand-up, there will be, you know, new clips coming soon, there'll be all sorts of odds and sods coming. If you are on Instagram, tomorrow at 3 o'clock, just so that this isn't too weird an end, I'll do a Q&A on my Instagram stories. So if you're not on Instagram, maybe join it for the day and then unjoin it. It's really, I like Instagram. It's a nice place to see people's dogs and dinners. That's what I like about it. So I'll do at 3 p.m. tomorrow UK time, I'll do a little Q&A. If anybody has any questions, I will endeavour to answer to the best of my ability. If you're on Twitter, if you're on Facebook, I'm regularly on all of these places. Remember, you know, I have a website, I have a mailing list. Get on my mailing list. Come and listen to my Standard Issue podcast, which is, you know, I mean, the women who run it do such an incredible job. Have a listen. If you like it, listen to more. There's excellent episodes. And also, I am going on tour and I hope it to be international. We don't know when. It'll be whenever it's safe for everybody. Who knows when that'll be, but I am writing and I will be ready. So I'd love to see you in the audience there, laughing and smiling along. I'd love to make you laugh another time in the flesh. So get on my mailing list and I will let you know when that tour goes on sale as soon as it's safe for us all to be out in public in a big group together, all giggling. And like I say, I hope it to be international. I know a lot of you people watching these videos are from other countries. So why don't you comment underneath one last time? I love seeing this. Let me know all of the places in the world that you are from, that you are all watching this video, where you're watching this video. And I will be very happy to read those. And I hope at some point in the future we all get to see each other in the flesh when I'm on tour. In the meantime, If you need encouragement, if you need a laugh, if you need a distraction, just start it again. It's still there. Just start it again. There's lots of clips of me doing stand-up. There's full shows, 2 full shows on my YouTube channel. Just, you know, stay champion if you can. And we'll get through this together. Lots of love. And I will see you very soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, wash your fucking hands. I should say that. Forever. Just wash your hands. Put your mask on. Go. If you go outside, mostly just stay in. But take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Hello, it's Sarah Millican here. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with all of my latest videos. Don't forget to like, pop a comment below, and why not stick around to watch a few more? I'm sure those emails or those dishes can wait a bit longer.